With the final withdrawal of the United States of American troops from Afghanistan, which was initiated by the former President Donald Trump and implemented by the current President Joe Biden, the door of the return of the Taliban government was flung open. The U.S. government has suddenly withdrawn its troops from Afghanistan after over 20 years of intervention, with trillions of dollars spent and tens of thousands of lives of American soldiers lost in the battle. This news came to many as a shock, especially some Nigerians who have asked the Nigerian government over time to allow Americans and Western troops to help fight insecurity in Nigeria. Security Watch Africa saw the views of some Nigerians if it would have been a good decision to use foreign military to fight the internal crisis.
The Nigerian government should learn more from what is happening in Afghanistan now. Don't forget that the opportunity of the possible or purported withdrawal of troops as recorded by the American government, Nigeria may not have such opportunity. If the international community will wait for international community to intervene in Nigeria's insecurity situation, that would be a bad one.
Nigerian armies are very, very committed. We should learn to embrace peace. We should please learn to embrace peace and speak with one voice. Because if one is affected, the whole nation will be affected. The U.S. has tried their best. Over 2 decades they were there, but they didn't achieve anything. We should understand ourselves, embrace us. We have different cultures, but we've come together as a nation. So let us be that one nation. And let us understand ourselves and speak with one voice. Peace is most important thing in any nation that must grow.
On the recent surrendering of over 1,500 Boko Haram terrorists with their families, Surveyor Mosu Gabriel has this to say.
It's very good that we're able to have people who are surrendering to the Nigerian nation. It's not to the army, it's not to the Air Force or something. They are surrendering back to Nigerian nation as Nigerians. That means that we can move now together as one nation. We can be able to fight our common enemy. The other aspect I'm looking at is the issue that the government has to be really very serious, very careful, and the Nigerian public also has to be very careful in directly integrating these people back into the society. I think there is necessity for them to be quarantined for a long period of time so that there is the radicalization of their ideas. And also we need to investigate, have their ideology changed? Why are they surrendering en masse? Because all what has happened, except for the death of Sheikh Kao, I think they have had several military onslaught and they didn't surrender. Why are they surrendering now? Is it because of death of Sheikh Kao? Are they still holding the same ideology? So I think that's very important. And we have to understand that these people are really former militants. They are well trained in warfare, guerrilla warfare, you understand. They were murderers, they were killers, they were bombers, they were making bombs, and a lot of other things that the government needs to consider. But by and large, it's a very, very good development, and it's a win-win situation if we handle it very, very carefully.
It's a good one, actually, in a good direction. Because for them to surrender, it means that, Nigeria army is gaining ground.
Security Watch Africa also spoke with Lieutenant Colonel Susan Johnson Diba, retired, a mental health worker, on the psychological effect on the surrendered, the community and their families.
Government need to strata ages. The young ones need to be taken far away from where they are coming from for them to grow out of where they've been living. Government has a lot to do with the age below 10. This age below 10 have seen it all. So when I talk about psychological effect, it is heavy, either on the soldier who accepts you, or on the government who is collecting you, or you as an individual going back to the community you have done bad to. It's a heavy psychological thing. I hope and I believe government will get a lot of psychological team, including social workers, to work on their family setting, how families will accept them without denial.
It is noteworthy to state that with many Boko Haram coming out voluntarily to surrender their arms, the Nigerian military is winning the war against insurgency. Shirley Daniels, reporting for Security Watch Africa.